Hello and welcome to Dishonored number 2. So we're in the previous episode a lot happened. We dispatched Brianna Ashworth in the Royal Conservatory and a whole load of her Brigmore witches. We did that without much problem. Then at the end it all went tits up. And we had some problems with some guards. We did find the associate. Stinging bolts. Don't need them. We did find the associate in the end. And that was all fine. Whoa. Oh. Some sort of bottle of gas that I broke. That was all good. We just need to pop back in here to find this Roseboro prototype. I believe that we can then sell that to the black market salesman for a reasonable sum of money. So it's worth us doing this because we need that money. If we look at the map, we should be able to level 3. Or number 3, which is on the same floor as the lobby, so it's on the ground floor. Okay. Roseboro Collection, yes, that's the one. There may be witches here that we haven't dealt with so far, because we haven't really been on the ground floor. No, it's actually upstairs. That's alright. We'll go up one more floor. Okay. Here it is. I don't know what it is, but... Oh god. Okay. So presumably that would have alerted all of the witches to our presence, but they're already subdued. So I think we're pretty much safe here. Yes, we can deliver it to the shopkeeper. And presumably then we can just escape this place, go back to Megan Foster and get on with the business at hand. This area has been extremely generous with solutions and elixirs, I have to say. It really has. We still have that watchtower to deal with, but we should be alright, generally speaking. There's going to be some guards in this area, but we can probably just run from them. I just don't really know what's the easiest way back to the shopkeeper from here. Alright, set off the watchtower, but that's fine. Assuming that that guard wasn't killed by that.
You're not supposed to be here.
Could have done this better, to be honest, but...
Wait for my orders!
Alright, there were a lot of guards there that we didn't actually deal with. We can try this and see if we don't get followed. If we don't, then that's great. The door was down here, yeah, that's right.
What happened here?
They probably found that stack of unconscious bodies.
I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Welcome
Nice.
back.
So we got a blueprint.
Please, take your time.
Ah, okay, right. These are the blueprints we've picked up here. Howling Bolt blinds enemies, so we can buy those now. Ancient Howl Bolt blinds enemies, causes witches to flee. Interesting.
Come on! I don't have time. Huh?
Deep Howl Bolt. The person who was shouting is probably a guard, right? Causes wolfhounds to flee.
I'd love to know who... This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Hang on, what do we actually have in the way of money? 1538. Yeah, let's buy the Howling Bolt.
Saw you.
Excellent
No use
choice.
hiding.
We'll also buy...
Come on.
No
Sleep
need
darts.
to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Stun mines. That'll probably do, won't it?
Please, visit again soon.
Okay, cool.
Bloodflies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. And it used to be such a prosperous district, too.
We're also conveniently quite near where we started, so we can get back to Megan easily. These dudes are still alive, though, and they will probably call the remaining guards to me if they see me, so be a little bit careful. Get back to Megan, aka Billy Lurk. There we go. I think we're done.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Okay, I thought she was about to straight up admit that she is Billy Lurk, or rather reveal to Corvo her identity. She hasn't yet done that, but once again, as if we needed any more proof that that's who this character is, there is that proof right there. This is Billy Lurk.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Right, we got the merciful thing, so that's the main thing. We didn't accidentally end any lives. We're still on the right track. Chapter 6. Meet with Anton Sokolov to discuss your next steps before taking the skiff to the Dust District.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Okay, here we go. And just to confirm, the broken whalebone sword that we picked up in the Royal Conservatory is indeed there in the cabinet. This space here, I'm not sure if I have missed something or if I'm about to get something to fill that space. I will be annoyed if I've missed something, to be honest. Let's have a look and see if our old friend Hypatia is still with us. She's not, she's gone. This room is stripped bare.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and, worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
That just reminds me of Airplane. You know, Leslie Nielsen in Airplane. I just want to say, good luck. We're all counting on you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Combat Sleep Dart. My favourite upgrade. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I got the Combat Sleep Dart. Alright, the next black market we get to, we're buying that thing straight away. I've been desperate for that the whole time. Oh my god.
Worrying about making me take care of myself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker, kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others. The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now.
Okay, so the Dust District is actually where Corvo's comes from.
Vice Overseer Byrne. I dread each interaction with the Abbey. I knew plenty of people like Paolo growing up. Maybe not as crafty. If I put people to work down in a mine, I'd want to live in a fortified bunker too.
Note from Sokolov. Corvo, it's true, I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but I'm not so old as to be useless just yet. Behold! I have fashioned a little contrivance for you, using only parts scavenged from this wretched vessel. Yes, alright, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Megan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, may this device serve you well, Sokolov. It's just a spring razor. I already have loads of those that I don't use. Hypatia's gift was far, far better. In any case, let's get straight on here and move on. It's a new day in Karnaca by the looks of things. The sun is shining brightly. And it looks like old Sokolov is going to drive us to our mission this time.
now?
Let's go.
We'll take Megan's skiff closer.
Chapter 6, The Dust District. You must travel through the Dust District to Aramis Stilton's manor, which contains more of Delilah's secrets. Vice Overseer Byrne and his religious followers are at war with Paolo, leader of the Howler gang. Either Byrne or Paolo will aid you for a favour.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. His father was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Maybe Stilton's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
The mines could have been run slower for another generation. Only the Duke's greed caused all the ruin here. Has life been better here under Dunwall's influence? Or are the people worse off for it? Without the Empire, would they have thrown down the Duke?
Deep. So we have to meet Megan, aka Billy Lurk, in this area, which explains why she was not around to drive us on the skiff. She's been doing some recon. Very nice. It's looking like a very large area as well. I don't think any of this is traversable really. We're just getting a good idea of the geography. The cleft in the mountain is what produces these like windstorms, and I believe this is the mission where you get these dust storms happening every so often, which basically renders you sort of invisible in a way.
Spots patrol through the Dust District anymore.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder. Then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds.
Yeah, I get stuck out
One
here.
young lieutenant got hit by
Tired
an
of cleaning
overseer
silver
grenade.
dust out of my ears.
He was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the
Grand
fight goes
Palace.
out of them.
That's an assignment.
That won't
Oh,
happen
apples
until
and
someone
slippers.
manages to kill either Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the Crone's hand or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
Damn windmills in my sleep.
Alright, someone's seen me here. As long as this guy gets choked out, then I can spin round and boom, punch, choke. Oh, a dust storm. Okay, so this was exactly what I thought. These storms come in and they hit the district, and it renders you like masks your movement for a short time. There's a blueprint here as well. Conductive filaments. Mine collapse, numerous casualties. So what we've got in the way of collectibles. A rune over there. Lots of other things over there. So, looks like a good bet here might be to just bypass these guards entirely if we can. Oh shit.
What? Impossible!
Let me guess. It's him again.
Okay. I think this may be where Megan Foster is. There is a rune right there. We need to go around in standard fashion to get to it though.
The Overseers won't just leave the district, and the Howlers can't. Paolo has a price on Byrne's head, and the Vice Overseer effectively wants the same thing. Hello, Lord Protector. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Interesting stuff. Okay. So, what we got?
This is the Duke of Sarkos. I've been told that people are complaining about
We've got a rune, is what we've got.
Yes, war is expensive. You may not
Give me
be
that.
aware that
How many have we got now? 8. We can do it. We can get stop time. We can also do time is slow for longer. We'll take that. Fully upgrades bend time. Nice. Gonna be very useful that. Very useful.
that's not dust. It's the blood
Okay.
of our enemies.
Lots of things going on here. What's in this?
Says you can beat any lock in the city. I'm not sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tight like this, but what do you think? Can you crack it?
Give me a minute.
Durante knows how to get in here. Paolo had him feeding old Stilton or watching him. I was gonna pay him off for the secret, but Durante got beat down by the Overseers and taken away.
I don't even understand what this is. I don't see any seams.
Jimmy's sister says it's a gimmick, like he weren't a real locksmith who made it.
No, this was built by Kieran Jindosh. Scary smart. He's the one who made the clockwork soldiers for the Duke.
So can you open it? Or maybe just solve it?
No, I can't do either. It's a lock designed by a man who creates machines that kill people. You can keep your money, I'm not touching it.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go. Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
So I've heard about this. This is the Jindosh lock. Now we need to get once we get through this door, we end this mission and we get to Aramis Stilton's manor. However, in order to get the solution to that problem, we do this whole Dust District mission with all these collectibles, with the 2 different factions we can choose one to fight for. or we can do this Jindosh riddle. Now this is basically like, as I understand it, sort of like a Professor Layton puzzle, like I think what they call a logic grid puzzle, where you are given all of the information that you need in an obtuse order, and you have to piece it together in a way which gives you the answer. So it says like this, it goes like this: at the dinner party were Lady Winslow, Dr. Marcola, Countess Conte, Madame Natsu, and Baroness Finch. The women sat in a row. They all wore different colours, and Madame Natsu wore a jaunty red hat. Countess Conte was at the far left, next to the guest wearing a blue jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. I remember the white outfit because the woman spilled her beer all over it. The traveller from Bailton was dressed entirely in purple. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton where she lived. So Baroness Finch showed off a prize snuff tin, of which the lady from Freyport scoffed, saying it was no match for her diamond. Someone else carried a valuable bird pendant, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dubokva next to her almost spilled her neighbour's rum. Dr. Marcola raised her wine in toast. The lady from Karnaka, full of whiskey, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the centre seat, spilling the poor woman's absinthe. Then Lady Winslow captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dunwall. In the morning there were 4 heirlooms under the table. The ring, the war medal, the diamond and the bird pendant, but who owned each? And the lock has the family and the heirloom, which you can spin each thing. Once you have the right order, the door will open and you can end the mission. Now, as I understand it, the sort of contributing factors in this are different, are like randomized in each playthrough, so there is no solution. You can't cheat by looking it up on the internet because the thing is randomized. But as you can see, all you need to input is the name of the family and the heirloom they possess, and also the order in which they are sat. But you have more information than that given to you in the riddle. You also have the colours of clothing that they're wearing and the different alcoholic drinks that they are drinking. All of those things contribute to you being able to solve this puzzle, and it sounds like an absolute bastard of a puzzle. There is an achievement that you can get for bypassing this whole mission and just solving the riddle. I don't think it will be that entertaining to sit and listen to me work that out, because it will probably take me hours. I'm terrible at that kind of thing. My girlfriend is really good at that kind of thing, and she plays like Professor Layton and always nails those puzzles. But overall, I'm going to just continue into this district. A bottle of Auburn rum for each overseer mask, I'm assuming.
The gangs were at each other's throats even when I was young, but now it's against the Abbey.
Yeah. So interesting stuff there. So here we are in the Dust District. There are 2 ways we can go. One leads to the Overseers, one leads to the Howlers. There they are. Now, once we go past either way, we will be in hostile territory. Very nice. I'm going to end this episode here. It's going to be a shorter one. Next time we will work out which side we're going to go for and how we can work all this out. And yes, they've killed an overseer. Very nice. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time for more Dishonored 2. Take care. Goodbye.